Okay, so this is I think the 12th video for C# tutorial, and then as I was saying, let's input some data here. So the first name, let's just put anything, let's just put Michael, and then maybe my last name, let's just put Baden, and then my age is, let's say, maybe let's just do it my real age, 25, and then I'm male, and then I'm dark, or we can just say black, anyway you want to put it. So, and then let's just go to go, and then we've inserted one row. Okay, so we want to test. What we want to do here is we want to test and see if our connection will get this row and the data inside, and if it's able to do that, then meaning we have successfully connected our software to the MySql database. So what we have to do now is this string. This string is what is going to connect to the table we need. So the first string we did was connecting to our database, and then what this one is going to do is connect to our table. So the name of our table was user personal details. Let's just copy that, and then let's just do our SQL code here. So in our SQL tutorials, as I showed you, if you want to select something from a table, you have to do select all from, and then you put the table's name here. So we just paste our table's name here. Okay, and then let's take this one out. This one is something I did in my previous program. So let's just paste this one here. Okay, so this is going to select from our database, from this table, and see if it will get a record. So what this one does here is it reads our data when everything is correct here, and then it reads our data and see if there's something in, and this one checks if there is a row. So this is has row. Let me just take this one out, data reader, and then so as you watch this video, you can just pause it, and then let me just take this one also out. Just rename everything nice. Let's just do this one query. Okay, and then okay, so as you watch the video, you can just pause it, and then you can write this code down, and then we can continue. Okay, so after our data reader reads, this one checks and see if there is a record in our database, in our table, and if there is a record, now we can just get something, as in maybe the first name. So this one is a variable we are setting. So to declare a variable, we are just declaring a string variable here, first name, and then we use our data reader to get the data inside that particular column. Okay, so and that column was named first name. So an important thing you need to note here is you can name the variable here anything you want. Okay, so let me just change this one. So in a connection, when you open a new connection, you have to open a new connection and close it. When you are done with your code, you open it and then you close it. So this close can also be here. You can just take it out and put it here. Okay, and then it works fine. So a string is you just name, a variable is you naming something and then setting it into a value. Okay, so this string here we are naming is going to be a variable, and then we just name the first name. You can name it anything you want here. Okay, and the most important part here is that the name here has to match the column name in your database. Okay, if it doesn't match, it doesn't know the column it's looking for. Okay, so what we do here is this. So now let's try our code and let's just see if it works. So we will just do echo. So echo is PHP programming language, and I keep saying echo, but then it also works the same as message box.show. So we just put now our variable here to echo out what we got from our table, right? So if for some reason we click our connect to database button and then there's an error, this part will run. But if there's no error, this part runs. And then if it's able to get a value, then it's going to echo it out here for us. Okay, so let's run this and hopefully it works. Okay, so let's run the program and see. Okay, I think we have an error. Okay, I think that took some code out, so you just ignore this part. I took some code out that's causing the mistake. Let me just take all these things out. I don't think for yours it will be like that, so just ignore it and then let's run the program again. Okay, hopefully it works now. Okay, okay, for some reason my design has changed. Let me just check and see. Okay, so because of the design I took out, so yeah, let's just, so I think for yours it's not going to be like that. It's just because I took some code out and then I took some code that I didn't need to take out. That's why it's causing that. So but for yours it's not going to be like that. So let's just continue with the connection. So let's run the program again. Okay, so we already has that. We have already, hold on, let me check. Okay, let me record a new video and then let's continue from there.